Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we finished doing the initial parts of the through-wall imaging for the investigation department. Retrieving... Well, actually, we didn't retrieve it at all. We found Pavel, but did not find the device on him. We then let Shrek know that we found him, and that we still want to do some more work for investigation, for science. And we brought him... We brought the through-wall imaging back to the cleared Hippocrates station. Set it up in a mutant-infested area, and it was able to detect the movement therein. We completed that quest. He's then now just given us a quest to bring this device to Core City, which gives us an excuse to leave this facility to do that. Otherwise, we'd have to try to convince the main gate guard to open that door, and I don't think they would normally do so. You have to have a reason to leave. Like, someone in investigation or preservation has to authorize you to be able to leave the Institute for them to let you out again. You could always go back into the West Wing, which we did a little bit of exploring in last time, and find that hole in that one area where we found 6, and drop down back into Upper Underrail if you so wished. Although you will take, I think your hit points are reduced to like 10 or something like that. You lose a ton of hit points with that in that fall. But it is another way to get out of this facility should you need to. Anyway, we're here to let Mediate Samuel know that we cleared out everything in Hippocrates Station. He'll probably be very happy with that, and he'll give us a quest to go to the West Wing. But we're going to do that in a different episode. I plan to leave the Institute in this one. Chorta's evolution, brother. Speak. I've just been to Utility Station 7. Ah, great. Let's hear the report. Your fears are justified. A large group of lunatics has managed to get into the utility station. And? I took care of them. Oh, actually, we'll say 3. Actually, no, 2. 2 might be Decker? There, 2 or 3 are both Decker. Well, the utility station is now full of lunatic corpses. Grin. I expected nothing less. Well done, Decker. I'm very pleased, and I'm sure His Excellency will be very pleased once I inform him what you've done. To tell you the truth, I expect you to find something there. Foreign bodies. My Rassiforce heard strange sounds coming from behind those doors, so I decided to send you as a test, just to see if what you did at the Emporion was due to luck, or skill. And now I have the results. Foreign bodies were successfully removed from the system. He smiles. Oh, okay, so he's not wearing a mask then. Here you go. He hands you 450 Stygian coins. Something to give you further motivation, brother. These lunatics are really drawn to the Institute, it seems. First the figurine, then the utility station. Do you have a theory on what drives them to do that? I don't remember this question, so let's see what he says. Please, I'd rather not discuss the motives of those inbred ferals. Their actions are a product of their devolved minds, and as such are devoid of any reasoning and logic. Therefore, why try to understand something which cannot be understood? Agree, no? Now, did you have any other questions? Since I hope you are now convinced I'm not a wimp, I'd like to hear if you have any more work for me. I'm beginning to like you more and more. Be careful what you wish for, brother. For I do have some more interesting work which could once again expose you to great dangers. I'm all ears. Great. Where am I about to send you next is going to be the exact same place you were told not to go. I see. You're going to send me to the West Wing, right? Precisely. Approximately 5 days ago, a Rassifor combat unit under the command of Efriator Mato was dispatched to the West Wing after Principal Investigator Sheft at the Department of Physics informed us about a strong electromagnetic emission detected in the West Wing's northern section. The West Wing hasn't been opened since year 67, just over 30 years ago, and we were reluctant to do anything about it. But after Sheft consulted His Excellency, we finally decided to dispatch a unit. Unfortunately, that turned out to be a mistake, completely abortive. We lost all contact with them. We do not know where they are. What happened to them? Nothing, brother. Harmos Starvos, as dedicated to Chortism and intelligent as he is, A man I truly respect, don't get me wrong, should have listened to my advice. You agree, no? What I want from you is simple. Go to the West Wing and find out what happened to the missing unit. Then return and report your findings to me. We will consider our actions from there. I will go to the West Wing. Well, in that case, toward guide you, brother. Take the door past Aiden's library and... take care. Toward guide you, your nobility. Alright, nice. 2 more experience points. You can see already how much experience points we're earning from doing the Tortoise quests. I think we earned probably 6 from just the quest turn-in so far. And actually, I forgot to turn in a quest, so let's go and do that as well. We've tested this acid device and found it wanting. Let's go and turn this in while we're here. Get rid of it out of our inventory as well. So, what can we talk about today? Because we're going to do lots of walking around outside. My intention is to find some coal, because the merchants probably have reset their... Actually, hold on one second. Where is... Who am I turning this one quest into? Georgius. So he's this way. We're going to be climbing back up that utility tower today, if I can find 3 more pieces of coal. And we'll probably be going back to the Black Sea and exploring a little bit of it. So, I guess we'll talk about the games we played this year, and the games I played but ended up not recording this year. I used to do... Oh, there's Aiden still. I used to do this, like, once a year I would record Grim Dawn, and I do a recap on all the games I played through the year. If nothing else, because some of these games, I was looking at my paper, which has all of them written on it. It feels like some of these were played like years ago now to me. But no, we played them this year. That's amazing. Principal Investigator Georges is here. Oh! It's you, brother! There was a problem with the Zao 11. A major problem. What? Magnificent short! He rubs his eyes. Tell me what happened, brother. At first it worked fine, but after some time it started leaking acid and spraying it in all directions. Even back at me. I'm speechless. We performed numerous tests, but I guess we overlooked something. Magnificent short. His Excellency will not be happy. Luckily, he is not here at the moment, and... Listen, may I have XL1 back so we can investigate what caused the issue? Sure, here you go. Give him back the gun. Thank you, brother. I'm very disappointed with this abortive test. I thought we had it, but alas. So, do I get something for my work? Oh, yes, right. Thanks for reminding me. This is for you, brother. He hands you 350 Stygian coins. Zao. Magnificent short. Tell me more about that research data you need. I forget what other quest he had. Yes, right. Let me tell you about an old biocore facility by the name of Hecate Research Outpost, which exists somewhere in Lower Underrail. It is a small facility which usually wouldn't be worthy of our time. Usually. We, Institute Chort, have recently acquired a document which suggests that some interesting data and protein design can be found there. Apparently they did some projects there, and well, if they were able to identify any novel sequences, it could be of great use. Therefore, I would like you to visit this place and snoop around to see what you can find. If something can be found. The facility is located somewhere to the east of Core City. We don't have an exact location, but it shouldn't be too far away from it. So what do you say, brother? Interested in making a contribution to the Institute? As a matter of fact, I am, and I already have been there and have that data. Here. Oh, this is Apex, brother! I'll send this right through to my assistants, and this is for you. He gives you 300 Stygian coins. I'll mention this to Escopos Lydia at the next symposium. Have no fear. Listen, if you keep this up, you might have a good future investigation, honestly. You mentioned protein design. What is that? Pardon me. I suppose I'm misexplaining that. Protein design is, by definition, a creation of new protein molecules that will fold or assume a certain shape to a certain protein structure. And while the whole reason why we would seek to do that, brother, is so that we can create proteins with completely new or slightly varied functions. Such proteins are one of the most important biomolecules with numerous functions. You can see why designing new sequences is such an important task. Yes, right. That should be the gist of it. You have any more work for me? Huh? Yeah, why not? I do have something for you, Decker. I need a test subject. Will it cause me to mutate into a hideous creature with superhuman strength? No, it should. No! Magnificent Chort, it's nothing of the sort. Listen, during the years, I've had some time to pursue a more personal project. Not many of my colleagues are aware of what I'm doing, brother, so I asked you to keep all this between you and me. Now, as an organic chemist, no, as an expert in the field of organic chemistry, I'll just be straight with you. I've been wishing to make the perfect alcoholic beverage. Yes, that's right. I'm making a strong liquor, approximately 50% alcohol content. Oh, wow. Now that's decent, at least for me. That is, of course, not the most important thing. What's important is the taste, smell, consistency, and all other qualities, you know. You would like the drink itself to be enjoyable first and foremost, right? 50% alcohol content, I don't know how enjoyable that is. I guess it could be? Man, it's been a long time. Everyone, it has been an age since I've had any alcohol with a strong amount of content in it. The most I tend to drink occasionally would be a small shot, like a shot glass of wine. I don't really handle alcohol very well. I get drunk extremely quickly, and even a small amount of alcohol really affects me positively, according to my friends who get to watch me get drunk occasionally. But it's been like 8, 10, maybe even longer than that, years since I last had, like, port, for example, which is slightly stronger. What is that, like 13%? 15% alcohol content? Oh, I see. You want me to test your booze? Hold on, I'm not finished. Where was I? Yes, right. Now, there aren't many natural ingredients containing adequate amounts of sugar to convert to alcohol during the distillation process. Not that are available to me, at least. I mean, there are some mushrooms that can be used, technically, but Chort's tentacles pull me down and strangle me. Those produce dreadful results. I have no idea how Underrail folk consume that swill. He's all about mushroom brew. Pardon me, but that thing's worse than boiled rat hound urine. To get to the point, the liquor I make is synthetic, but the aim is to produce a very pleasant result, as if it was nature's gift, not, well, laboratory's meddling. Good enough for all just illustrious Iden himself, but one needs to be an expert, for even small mistakes can cause the end result to be disastrous. So I need a volunteer. Volunteer, yes. Now that sounds a lot better than test subject. I need to remember that. And anyway, brother, I need a volunteer to try out several samples I have prepared. I will be doing the testing with you, so do not worry. If I'm drinking it with you, you should know it's good. If you're interested, brother, I have everything close by. We can begin at any time. Oh. I volunteer to drink. Sure, let's try it. Brother, we are doing important scientific work. We are not doing this out of pure fun. Now, please wait for me while I inform Investigator Octavia that we are not to be disturbed. Get ready. Oh, what is this? This is new. This is amazing. Let's see what these drinks do. We don't have a great constitution, so maybe we can't do this correctly. Holy crap! Yes, doors closed, table bottles, all here. I brought a few samples. A few. There's like 10 bottles here, Georgius. I've been making them for quite some time, Decker. There's even more than I haven't brought out. Now, this batch, he picks up one of the bottles, was made in year 98, so I think that's a year and a half ago. Let's start with that one. He pours the liquid into a pair of shot glasses with great care, not spilling a single drop, and pouring exactly the same amount into both glasses. Then he carefully closes the bottle, puts it aside, and gives you one of the glasses while keeping the other for himself. There, smell it first. Tell me what you think. By the way, you never told me what you call this drink. Alcosynth. I thought of different names before, but this one is simple and precise. Now smell it and tell me what you think. I'm a little worried if we smell the drink, something bad could happen, in so much that I've been around chemicals before, and you gotta be really careful, by the way, when you're working with, like, pure chemicals, because even inhaling them can do disastrous things to you, like smelling pure ammonia. Oh, man, you can knock yourself out or do even worse stuff, if you inhale that. Let's smell the drink. You cautiously smell the drink. The scent is smooth and pleasant, with a slightly sweet flowery note, at least reminiscent of those flowers you have had a chance to smell. In addition, it gently tickles your nose without allowing the strong spiritually smell to overpower it and make it reek like cheap hooch. All in all, you find it pleasing. The smell is too soft for me. I prefer something stronger. I'd say it's okay, but it's just not to my tastes. Yes, I know you're kind. It is smooth, and some people, I suppose, do not like that. Well, now let's go taste it. Go ahead. Take the full shot. In the first millisecond after downing the whole glass, you do realize that you have misjudged the potency of the liquor. While the initial taste can be described as robust and smooth with a mildly sweet flavor, you don't get enough time to enjoy it as you begin to feel as if someone poured molten metal down your throat. Your whole digestive tract is set ablaze and there is nothing you can do about it. Also, the tightening of the throat followed by coughing as well as tears pouring down your cheeks just emphasize the severity of the irritation you now feel. Luckily, the sensation soon goes away and you feel alive again. Slowly, you wipe the tears from your eyes and look at Georges. Georges places his hand on his heart and down the drink in a single go. Oh, good. He sees your red in the face, full of tears. Are you okay? Oh, perhaps you should try drinking in smaller gulps. Anyway, tell me what you thought of it. Take your time. Good. Very good. Apex. Just take it easy the next time. I need you alive. Anyway, let's move on, brother. He pours 2 more glasses from the next bottle. Now, Decker, I take great pride in this batch when I first made it in year 89. By the chort, that was a long time ago. Nowadays, I feel it is a bit... No, saying it would influence your opinion. Try it first, and then we'll talk. Do so smell it first. He inhales with a smile on his face. Oh, good. He places his hand on his heart and downs the drink in 1 gulp. Smell the drink. It seems that the smooth, flowery smell of the previous sample tricked you into thinking this one, too, would gently caress your nose. But instead, you experience an olfactory genocide. As it creeps through your nasal cavity, it dazes you like a potent drug, blurring your vision for a moment and making your head feel as if 2 trains went through your nostrils and collided inside your skull. And you haven't even tasted the thing yet. He downed it in 1 go. I don't know if we can, based on the last drink. If all these are 50% alcoholic content, they could easily kill us if we keep having these. But also, this could be a trap that the writers of this quest have done. So, because we just had 1 in 1 go, the whole shot, and now I think I just want to take a sip. But maybe if we take a sip, it'll come. We won't want to finish it. We have 10 of these to go through. Well, Georges did tell us to take it easy if he thinks these are too strong. We'll take it easy this time. Take a sip. As time flies by, your bloodstream becomes less blood and more alcohol. You start losing your senses of taste and smell and sight and balance. Even the familiar voice inside your head becomes, like, a bit more, difficult to follow. Yes. Georges downs his shot and looks at you approximately. Short, magnificent. Hello is good. Oh, what do you say? Smell the drink. You feel absolutely nothing. Good! Yes, right. Drink it, he hicks. Take the shot. Oh, no. You are unable to taste anything. I have no opinion of this particular sample. Excellent. I'm very glad you like it. Apex. I made this for the 91st anniversary of Chortism, and it was a good batch. You know how much I love Chort and Aiden and all my brothers and sisters, but unfortunately they didn't get a chance to taste it. Can I ask you a question? A question? Ask. Why'd you choose me, Decker? Decker, to drink with you? There's a good reason for that. You see, I'm cursed by my position, you know. I'm the head of this department, and a respected investigator. I've asked people to try some of the liquor I make and tell me what they thought. They all said it's Apex, Principal Investigator Apex, but I know they wouldn't tell me the truth. Like, how do you tell a Principal Investigator that what he made it with love is bad, if it was indeed bad? How, huh? Understand what I'm saying, Decker? Yes. I mean, The other two principal directors, Rissa and Sheft, they're always honest, help me with drinking, tasting the samples. But I simply needed someone who didn't know me for so long, and, you came along. I needed that valid, unbiased feedback, yes. Oh no, I suddenly feel so tired. We're drunk. I have something to tell you, George. I'm listening. Which one of these should we say? Not one. I don't want to start a fight with the shortists. Not two, because that's not true. I don't think rat hounds are cute. I'm not going to call him a pig. We'll do this. I'm the bloody Invictus! I have a feeling people just don't believe me. Yeah, Apex. Everything about the arena seems Apex. I left Core City during the riots. Never got the chance to see it. I mean, I went there to discuss the medication export with the oligarchs, but never had the time to see a match. I wish I could, though. I wish I could. Well, time to sample the next sample. How about this one? He randomly selects one of the bottles. What year is that? Your intricate question perplexes him. I don't remember. It's a year, I can tell you that. It was a long time ago. Maybe when Monsignor Braddock and the Institute's historian died. Maybe, 10 years ago? I don't know. Let's drink! Keep on drinking. Whoa. I don't remember coming here. We're not supposed to take anything in here, but we can probably at least look. Oh, there's actually coal in this. We're gonna grab that. Alright, why were we moved in here? Probably because we're obviously too drunk. Let's see what happens. Oh, I wonder if he would have remembered what we said if we told him about the strange device. And if we walked out here, combat would have started or something like that, or we would have been arrested. Oh, toward his evolution, Decker. You yawn in unison with him. How are you feeling? I still feel like bitcher people are hammering my brain. Oh, that will pass. Don't worry. Unfortunately, or fortunately, no one in the department or otherwise was there to see how dedicated we were to science. I think that is, I got some good results, which I will analyze them later, once my head is well again. As for you, Decker, your input was incredibly valuable, and therefore, I give you this. It gives you 300 Stygian coins. Thank you for your time and dedication. It is appreciated. Do you need anything else? No. Toward guide you, Georges. Toward guide you too, Decker. Holy crap, that was worth 3 experience points. Look at all the experience points we've just earned. 2 for turning back in the pistol. 2 for giving him the research data. 3 for that quest. That's 7 just for that singular quest here. Again, if you're playing oddity mode, I really feel you need to do all the quests here in the Chortis University. You really shouldn't skip them. You should come in here and kill all these people. There's too much experience points you're leaving behind. As soon as your eyes meet Activia, Activia giggles for a split second before abruptly stopping. Huh? How may I help you, brother? You giggled just then. Why? I don't know what you mean, brother. I really don't. You did giggle. I saw you. Don't try to lie to me. She lowers her head and starts laughing silently. She tries to stop but is unable to. You're laughing because I got drunk, right? She barely controls herself not to burst out laughing. The directness of her statement seemed to have made it even more difficult for her. You patiently wait for her to get a hold of herself, and after she does so, she wipes the tears from her eyes, you finally met with an answer. Specifically, did I do something, strange during that time? Well, no one was in the lab during the time you, did all that important scientific work. She almost laughs, but managed to control it. But, when I returned to the lab, I was the first one here, by the way, I saw you, yes. I saw you running around the lab with your pants over your head and an empty bottle in your hand with the funniest expression I've ever seen in my life. It was like you were angry and happy and smelled something bad at the same time. When it was in short, it was hilarious. Then you saw me watching you and you pulled the pants from your head very, very slowly, all the while staring at me like a confused cat. Then you slowly walked backwards with your pants and bottle in your hands. Went to bed, to sleep. You went to sleep. I'm sorry, I can't. It was so funny. This is short. It looks like I had a lot of fun. Looks like you did, she laughs. In that case, let's not talk about this again. Deal? No problem. You, need anything from me, brother? I'd like to purchase some chemicals. No problem. This is what I have available. She has no coal, unfortunately. Okay. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. Alright, so we are finally now ready to leave the Institute. I didn't realize they added more quests to the Institute people. Maybe this was done actually to help oddity folks get more experience before they do go to deep caverns. Because oh, hello. A young woman approaches you, fully wrapped in the shortest robe. Even her hands. Only her pale face remains revealed. She looks at you and smiles shyly before speaking with a soft, fragile-sounding voice. Decker, I'm glad I found you. Chort is evolution. Greetings. What can I do for you? I was instructed to find you and tell you that Her Eminence, Episcopus Lydia, seeks audience with you. You should go to her office as soon as you're able to, brother. Oh, thank you for the message, sister. I'll see her at once. She nods. Chort guide you, brother. We finished one of the investigators' quests, so this is probably her wanting us. I think we will now choose which division to work in, but I really want to complete all these quests first. So I am not going to go to her place first. And we're going to try to leave to do more work. Her place would be over here, if I recall correctly. Alright, yeah, so next stop for us will be to drop off the through-wall emitter, or T-ray emitter, and then see if we can get more coal. A slow, unhurried male voice is heard from the intercom. Chort is evolution, brother. What do you need? I'd like to leave the Institute building. What is the reason for your egress, brother? I'm on official Institute business. Official business? On whose authority? Principal Investigator Sheft. Yes. Yes, I have been informed of that, brother. Oh, I might need to take several trips back and forth. I will note that. Opening the gate now, brother. Chort guide you. Chort guide you too, brother. Okay, so let's do the T-ray emitter thing first. So let's also go ahead and maybe use one of these. Let's see. I bought the causal for a reason. Go ahead and drink it. So we lose 2 perception, and we lose a bunch of psionic skills, but we increase our dodge and all mechanical damage taken by 10%. We'll also have some juice to counter the perceptions penalty slightly. Alright, everyone. Wow, we spent, what, 3 episodes just in the Institute, and we're not done yet. We still have the War of the West Wing to explore. And we have at least one more quest I'm aware of to do for... I think it's Rista, after we get done with the Forsaken Island. Which will also require us to head out to talk to someone. First, we can very easily do this quest. Then we'll head over and talk with the dude and see if we can get some more juice. This is where we need to go. And then back to the Black Sea. You could try hide a T-ray emitter in this pile of junk. It's big enough to completely conceal the device. Let's do it. You plant the T-ray emitter right in the junk pile, making sure that the device is well hidden. As you finish camouflaging it, its operational hum becomes muffled to the point where it cannot be heard anymore. Uh-oh. Hello. Johnny Filth, what a great name. Mullock and Drek. These are great names for these folks. You knew someone was coming because of the awful, nauseating stench that preceded the 3-man party. One of these 3 men, all equally filthy at first glance, takes a step forward and glares at you. He is well built as he is ugly, muscular arms ending with enormous shovel-like hands, carrying his massive sledgehammer with ease, while his face looks as if it once met the aforementioned in a high-speed collision. He spits on the floor, then once more before wiping his mouth. Kick my jaw and tell me I'm hardcore. Look who we've caught. Tell us, buddy, what you doing here? This is the home of the Zone Boys. You can't be coming in here without a permission, you know. You on this slack hardcore summer sour sleeps. Hold up, Drek. Let's let the rat hound squeak first, then we'll see who's dominating the bar. Squeak, little rat hound. What you doing here? The Invictus won't stand for such ill treatment. We ain't falling for that trick, buddy. Now stop avoiding the question and give me an answer. What you doing here? Come on already, answer. Let me pass and I won't hurt you. Hurt us? They all laugh. We're the Zone Boys, buddy. No one ain't gonna hurt us. We're just too hardcore, right, boys? Yeah! Zone Boys dominate. Who are you people? Us? We're the Zone Boys, buddy. We're the most hardcore dominating zone outfitting crew in Core City. Beyond. Yeah, and beyond. And this is the place where we return to after being hardcore for 25 hours straight. And we see who when we get back? He points his finger at us. You. We find you, drop off. I don't like being insulted. What I'm doing here is none of your damn business, filthy zoners. Oh, filthy zoners. That was so hardcore it almost zoned me out. They all laugh at us. What you said ain't nice, buddy. First you trespass, then you insult. You only to drop our core, no? Some. Drek boy, you're reading my mind. I'm afraid my friend is right, buddy. You gotta pay the penalty for trespassing. You give us, 500 charons. Yeah. Give us the money. Money. You heard the man? 500 charons and we're gonna let you leave. Everybody's happy. Come now. We know you have the coin. I do have it. We've got like 40,000 bucks. But these guys might have an oddie item on them. I'm not wasting my time on you morons. So we'll fight them. Alright, so let's get started with this. So let's run over here. We'll slow this Johnny Filth. Switch to our Power Fist. Keep him stunned. Activate our shield. We probably need to sprint. Oh, and he had sprint. Good thing we did so. Let's use some morphine. just to be safe, we'll use bullet time. And we'll take out Johnny Filth. Oh, we're almost take out Johnny Filth. Let's run around this corner. Sounds like a 7.62 pistol. And this guy is now also dead. That was fun. Fun little fight. I think I did that rather well. Let's go ahead and recharge the things that are a little low on power now, like our power fist. I punched one guy twice because I realized we didn't really need to use my pistol to kill him, and I wanted to charge a little bit more. Now we just need 2 more hits to stun someone again. Alright, and he has a bunch of food on him. That's kind of nice. We'll take all that. Actually, no, we don't care about the corpse. We'll never come back here again. Filth. Don't. I was going to say Filthy Frank's corpse. Johnny Filth's corpse is of course, that person. He was using an 8.6 milli pistol. Good for him. Unfortunately, he didn't do enough damage to us. Alright, and that's that quest done. Pretty easy. Well, for Decker, at least. Alright, now let's get to the merchants. We'll take a look and see if any coal's for sale. Running around to a few other shopkeepers that might be selling it as well. We need to visit chemical merchants or doctors. I think they're the two that sell sell coal. We might get some from Dercia as well. And first, let's stop in here. Hey, Halim, I'm here to sell something. Let's sell one of these shields. Was there something else I could talk to you about? No. I think we do have some loot, so we should see what we can trade here, as long as we're in the area. Dercia, what are you? First off, do you have any coal? You do not. Okay, no coal. 3 firearms today, though, which is very rare for Dercia to buy so many. So let's go ahead and pick up a few of them. So we don't need this crossbow. She's not buying it. 3 firearms. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go, Dercia. 1, 2, 3. It's all of your cash. You have a little bit of trading power left over. So can I get maybe 2 advanced repair kits from you? Get more than that. Thank you. As long as I'm here, let's see what Oscars has. Go buy this power fist. Oh, while I'm here, we should get some hexogen and all the graphite he's selling. And I guess we can sell him some armor, get some of that cash back. Alright, let's see if Heidi has the coal we're looking for. She does not. Okay. We'll visit the dude next. I guess we'll talk about all the games I played this year in the next episode. Well, actually, no. We'll be, well, yeah, probably. Hello, dude. I'm here for some... Oh, yeah, for some of this. We have no mushroom brew on us, apparently. Alright, so... Oh, we still need to clear out the Grey Army military base of all the other oddities it has. Okay. I wonder if Junkyard has a coal vendor, so we'll stop by here really quick and see. I suppose while we're here, we should begin making inquiries about the Forsaken Island, since we'll need to do that anyway. To head on out there. I guess we will babble a little bit. Oh my god, dog. Thank you. I think there was one point in this game where dogs and cats did not move out of the way. So you had to wait until they randomly moved. That was awful. That was also a long, long time ago. Any coal on you? No, you did not. Oh, one of the merchants out by the bar actually has coal. Dog! You can't kill any of these animals. You shoot a dog, everyone, the entire junkyard's against you for doing so. It's like killing Alphabet. You're just not allowed to do that. I guess we can see if he's got coal, but I don't think he sells it. It's not. One of you, I think, sells it. Johan. Not you, at least not today. Kendrick? Really? Oh, coal is a component. Okay, hold on. No, you don't have it either. We'll check Fixer, but I don't think he sells it. He sells any. Let's also babble a little bit about the games I played this year. I guess we'll start the process now. So, at the beginning of last year, right around this time, around the week of January 1st or Christmas, actually a month before then, I had put together a survey asking you guys what games I should play this year. And one of the ones that won, no coal, and I have nothing to sell him either. One of the games that won was Duskers. It was, I guess, what I'd normally do is do a quick summary of what the game was and what I thought of it. And so, Duskers is a real-time strategy game in which you are managing several unmanned vehicles, and you're exploring space using these vehicles. So you're in a spaceship, or some sort of vessel, and you are using these vehicles when you dock with, say, an abandoned station to explore it, gather resources such as fuel or information, pieces of scrap, so you can upgrade these bots, maybe recover an additional one, and have backups necessary, along with some other special routines or optionally constructed devices to install on these UAVs, like a turret, for example, or the ability for it to, like a towing device, to pull other bots back to your ship so you can repair them. There's a bunch of lore in the game to detail maybe what occurred. Still no coal. And hold on, we had to kind of stop talking about that game because we have Captain Broderick here. Captain, I need to get to Forsaken Island. Forget it. Silent Isles. There I can take people. But Forsaken Island, no. No one goes there, and neither will I. Sorry. Anywhere else? I really need to get there. There's your problem. Anywhere else? No, I have to go. Alright, while we have the juice in effect... Actually, we should talk to Captain Broderick and go to Southgate Station. Now, the dock master here, Savannah, is the one who brings you to Forsaken Island. But I think you have to ask all the other dock masters first to take you there. So we're going to do that rather than talk to her. Right. And you can... What I really liked about the game was that you were able to controlling these vehicles is not done through a point-and-click interface. You don't click on something and move it like you would, say, in like a Warcraft game or a standard real-time strategy. You can control one device and use the WASD keys to move it around. But you can't control all of them at once. But you can't. Oh, sorry. My thoughts are a bit scattered at the moment. You can give various vehicles commands via a command line prompt. As for me, it reminds me as if I was typing something on a Linux terminal, for example. And so you can make different. Where's all the coal? You can make different macros so that you can get your vehicles to do certain things. For example, you can say, well, you can make an alias. That's what it's called, so that you can quickly map a series of commands to one singular input, and then all your vehicles can do something very specific after you enter that command. It's a lot of fun to do that. I really enjoyed the interface to the game. But the game was filled with bugs, some of them game crippling, some of which would render your save file unplayable, and the game had been left in that state for years. I encountered some of these bugs when I had been playing. One in particular made it so that if I didn't type a very specific thing to open a door, then the map wouldn't start, but I could still interact with things with my vehicles. What this meant is that there was never any danger at all. I could enter a room that had hostiles in it, and I would never ever have to worry about being in threat. The enemies wouldn't attack me. Slime wouldn't activate. It wouldn't start spreading on a ship, and so on. And it really ruined the danger of the entire experience. Someone put together a video showing all of the glitches, and people made patches about them. Someone left a review detailing about all the the problems with the game as well. I guess there's no coal here in Southeast Station today. Now, since that video, only about, I think, 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, the developers did revisit the game, and supposedly, I think they've patched it. But I have the GOG version of the game, not Steam, and not Galaxy. I download the offline installers for all my games, and this version is still not updated. So until they update that, I won't be playing Duskers again. I will probably revisit the game, assuming that they do eventually update the offline installer for GOG, but I'm probably not going to do more than 1 or 2 more attempts, because the game, as fun as it is, has a system in it that I really dislike. Where are we going? I guess we'll go to Foundry. I want 2 more pieces of coal. I can't believe none of the merchants so far have it. So, you are in Duskers piloting a derelict, and over time, as derelicts are wont to do, things begin breaking down. Your vehicles, your UAVs, also continue to break down, and you will need to upgrade them or repair them from time to time with some of the scrap that you're finding. Well, one of the things that breaks down is your visual interface to the game, allowing you to see where things are. The camera feeds eventually die on the ship you are piloting, and I hate that. I hate it. I can't issue commands to my bots because suddenly the rooms, maybe the rooms do work. Like if I enter a command, the bots remember. Actually, they probably do, because I think I can select the view from the bots, but not a top view of the entire ship. And it's awful when that happens. It removes one of the funnest aspects of the game to me. which is managing all your bots via the command line interface instead of controlling them individually via the WASD keys. And I hated this mechanic. It really ruined what I felt was a great game. But lots of other people like it. They don't mind at all. And the developers, to my knowledge, did it because they want to encourage you to eventually begin... You have to get off your current derelict and get to another one. There is no coal anywhere. This sucks. Okay. Well, we're not going up the tower then this episode. Man, where else would coal be? We have one? We'll take a look at what's in our home, I suppose. And we'll see if... I guess we'll check to see if I've got 11 coal. We can probably make it up to the tower with 11, but I really wanted like 13 pieces. No! No! Not Southgate Station! This came from Southgate Station. Let's go to Rail Crossing. We'll check it for coal. But, in any case, even though that aspect of the game is a real turnoff for me, other people really like it. And the problems I experienced with the game, most of the bugs that were in it, were also fixed some time ago by a group of devoted fans, but what they, in an unofficial patch. But that unofficial patch was only available and worked only with the Steam version of the game, which I don't own, and I wasn't going to rebuy a buggy game to play it on the Steam version. So, in the end, oh man, I wasn't very happy. I think it was the last game I reviewed, and I gave it a very poor score, which is unfortunate. Because I could tell that there was quite a bit of effort put into that game. It really sucks. But now the developers have hopefully fixed all those problems. And from what I've heard, they have fixed them again on Steam and on the GOG Galaxy version of the game. We've got like one more chance to get coal. Actually, 2 more chances. Let's check the doctor. I seem to remember also linking to the forum where all the bugs were listed, because a few people were kind of aghast that there was so many problems with the game. They couldn't believe it, actually. And they might not have encountered any of the bugs when they played, since you have to do kind of specific things to it. If you open doors via a certain command and not via the command I was using, for example, the bug would not occur, and the map would start its playing, as it were. But I was issuing a different command. Well, I could move over to using the other one. The moment I begin having to actively remember certain commands to circumvent bugs, it's too much for me at that point. I'm just not willing to put up with it. There are also so many games available that are fantastic and have no bugs with them that I'd rather spend my time playing those games than fighting a game with a bunch of glitches in it. So, thus, Duskers was put down after about 8 or so videos. But now it's fixed. So, yeah. So, or at least it's supposed to be fixed. So I can probably say go and check it out in case you were unaware of that and you yourself stopped playing because of those problems. What am I doing here? We are going to go to my racks. Okay, so do I need this many batteries with me? Probably not so many. Repair kits. Alright, I do not need 5 advanced mechanical repair kits. I probably don't need 2 of these. We don't need you either. Could use an armor repair. Everything else is good. I think we want all the drugs I've got. Okay. Now, where on earth did I put the coal? It's probably down in my basement somewhere. Maybe in here? In one of these barrels? No, not in those. No, while we're here, we should probably... Oh, it's going to be in here. There it is. 8 coal. Nope, we don't have enough. We got 9. I won't do it with less than 11. Okay, so much for the tower this episode. Alright, that kind of stinks. Let's put these here. Have more scrap. Yeah, just 9 coal. Not enough. Alright, well, while we're here, what is my current electronics? 116 currently. Yeah, we're gonna want at least one more level so we can increase that. Because we don't have what it will take to make a fantastic... Actually, we might have what it takes, right? Who was it? It was Lost Fremen, I believe. Mentioned that we do have the drinks to give me quite a bit of intelligence. Let's see. So let's put bacon cheese sandwich here. We've got some canned meat. Go there. This is it. Okay, so it's not jet drag. Oh, we only have one of it left, though. Okay, we're going to want to... So, off-screen, I'm probably going to go and pick up... Well, actually, I guess we can do it on-screen. I'm going to want to go... Yeah, we're going to want to go and get more of this, if it's available to us. Okay. I don't know why I put the Rat Hat Barbecue here. I don't want that. Alright, so let's go and quickly see what plus 3 intelligence will give us down in our crafting rooms. Alright, so let's save. And I want to make a better pair of goggles. Let's see. We need 118 to use a quality 148 seeker lens. I think that's the crit lens. We'll grab the best stuff I've got, and let's see what happens if I try to make them. So it's going to be goggles. Oh, we need a power core if I'm going to give it night vision. So we don't need a really fantastic power core for that. Let's take the 133 one. All right, so let's see what we can make here. Goggle frame, power core, the motion tracking lens, increases detection. Okay, so I don't care about that very much, but that's good to know we can make an 83% detection with just this quality 98 tracking lens. We can make something much better if I find an even better motion tracking lens. How about our smart lens? Damage of special ranged weapon attacks increased by 34%. This does not affect unconditional special attacks. So I think that's rapid fire. It might be aim shot as well, but that's it. It would be things like also like point blank shot or kneecap shot. I think this would also affect, but that's not going to be so useful for us, so we don't need that. How about our seeker lens? Critical hit chance by 18%, plus 4 more, but we need an electronics of 133. If I take this out, it's only 118. But I would really like to make that. So let's see. So if I drink our all-in, what is our skill now? 140. It's enough. Okay, so let's do it. We'll probably, well, it's not the best pair of goggles, but it's very close to being the best pair of goggles we would be able to make. Actually, it is pretty much the best. We might be able to eke out a 19% if I find an even higher quality seeker lens. But that's going to be tough. We'll absolutely make this goggle. And I'm going to go and do something I normally wouldn't do. And I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that we will not need to hold on to our detection goggles any longer. We'll make a different pair of goggles for that. But with our decent detection, I don't think we're going to need it. Okay. Actually, while we're here, what else can I make? Can we make a shield? So, I'm going to want... Oh, we can probably find a better efficiency shield converter, but we'll take one of these at the moment. We won't take the best qualities. Because I don't think we're going to have what it takes to do this with the best quality shield parts. So this is a energy shield emitter. And I think I got everything I need. We need the shield base, the plasma core we're using, the type of shield it's going to be. And we have enough to make this, but we absolutely want it to be an efficient shield. So that is better than what we are currently using, except against very high damage. Darn it! We need 2 more points if I want to make this shield. This won't be the best shield we can make, but it's pretty close. And I won't really feel compelled. I might not, I might not feel compelled to make another shield if we make this one. So why don't we do something else that Lost Sherman suggested? We have, I think, 2 or 3 uses of hypercerebics here. 2. But if I do this, we should also try to get ready to make ourselves a power fist. Because this is going to buff our intelligence for a few seconds. Maybe 40 seconds. And that will be enough to give us the, actually, the ranks that we need. Let me save the game again. The ranks that we need, it'll give me the skill up that I need to work with this stuff. It might be enough that we can actually work with even a higher plasma core. So let's take all of our best stuff with us then. Okay, so stop. Okay, so if I go back to the shield emitter, this would be probably what I want. We'll use this one for our power fist. And then I would want a high emitter, 141. $154 electronics. We have 140. I don't think the hypercerebics will let us work with that. Let's quick save the game, and we'll quickly check. What's my skill if I take the hypercerebics? 156. It is enough. So let's. Okay. So I'm going to reload the game again. So it's enough, okay. So we won't need to put any more points in electronics. As you're correct, Lost Fremen. That's a bit baffling to me. I don't know what to put points in. I'm not going to put any more points in this, okay. So let me make sure that I take only the things I want with me, so I don't do any accidental misclicks. Any of that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I think I would want the high. Yeah, I would want our high shield emitter and the low. 1, 2. Let me double check this again just to make sure. Ooh, 162. That's a little. That's too high. Oh, because of that plasma core. All right, it's got to be. It has. Nope. Yes. That's wrong. It has to be this plasma core. 153. Right. We have 156 total, so we can make this shield. Now, can I make a power fist? Oh, I don't have fantastic components for the power fist. How do I even make it a power fist? What is it even called? Combat glove. Energy core, power module. Enhancements. I would need to farm for a better electroshock generator. How does it even work? Like, do I need spikes? Spikes? I don't think I have any spikes with me. I'm going to need the material to make this out of as well. Let's see. So if I make combat gloves, 15 through 25 if I use super steel, with 16 AP, 5% crit. So it does a tiny bit more damage than our current Power Fist does. If I was to give it a plasma core, alright, we could still make this. That's 17 through 34 damage. It's slightly less electrical damage than our Power Fist. Yeah, this is the enhancement. So I would want some spikes here, although that would increase it to the point where I couldn't actually create it. What's this? How much stun damage does it do? Okay, so this would also deal more damage on its fourth strike. Now, you know, I think the Power Fist might be like a pipe dream. I think we just make the energy shield, and if we get lucky enough, to find another pneumatic hammer, we can go ahead and try to make something that's a side grade. This is so weird for me that the Power Fist is actually incredibly useful. Actually, technically, this also gives us +1 strength, so it does even a little more damage than what's listed here. I think this is probably on par with the Power Fist I was going to try to make. So I don't think we upgrade the Power Fist. I think it's a great weapon. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and make ourselves that energy shield. Okay, let's do this. Better in every way with this combination. Created. Alright! Holy crap! That is an amazing shield we just made for ourselves. Can I compare it with what we currently have? I can, well, not any longer. There goes our Cerebix. Thank you, Cerebix, for the help. So, 1,412 capacity. So, practically twice the capacity of our current shield. 11.5 conversion rate. So, puts more damage into the shield. Dissipates at the same percentage. 22, 66, 123, 169, 210 versus 9, 20. Yep, better. And it also blocks more damage on every single type of attack. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and I guess we should probably actually play for an hour, everyone. So we will call it quits here. So off screen, I'm probably just gonna go to. I'll go to the Dragon Drop and look for more drinks there. But otherwise, when we come back, we will then finally start exploring more of the Black Sea, and we'll explore what else? The Forsaken Island. We'll probably do those two things, or actually just the Black Sea. Yeah, just the Black Sea. Black Sea is going to take us an hour or so to explore the Fetid Marsh. All right, well, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.